I mean, it could happen. I mean, why not? If Crawford wanna challenge himself to be great, let him try to be great. So you know what I'm saying. I'm with it. So I'll be going for Bud. If he fight Canelo.
Maybe he's a little overrated.
Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds.
Canelo's really good. Really good. But I think Crawford is special. I know he hasn't fought the resume everyone wants.
Errol Spence Jr. has finally broken his silence after joining Terence Crawford's camp ahead of the highly anticipated clash with Canelo Alvarez. For the first time since teaming up with his former rival, Spence opened up about what is seen in training, praising Crawford's focus, mentality, and drive as he prepares for the biggest fight of his career. Their unexpected partnership has caught the boxing world by surprise, showing a level of mutual respect that few thought possible after their...
Listen, however they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we got to fight, and I'm going to win the fight. As simple as that.
Can I ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo?
No, it's not.
Is that something you push for?
No, I didn't.
And is any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
Brutal showdown in 2023. Spence described Crawford as a strong dude, admitting firsthand how Bud's timing, power, and relentlessness left a lasting impression. When asked about the fight with Canelo, Spence didn't hesitate. Why not? If Crawford wants to challenge himself and be great, let him try. I'll be rooting for him. I don't know if he wins or loses.
I mean, it could happen. I mean, why not? If Crawford wanna challenge himself to be great, let him try to be great. So you know what I'm saying. I'm with it. So I'll be going for Bud. If he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna win or lose, but I definitely be going Crawford. I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off. Yeah. He's chasing greatness, so why not? Canelo came up to 175 and all that, and fought Kovalev and fought the other guy too. So I mean, if he can do it, and he started at 147. So I mean, if he's doing it, why can't Crawford do it?
So recently, Errol Spence just backed Terence Crawford to beat Canelo Alvarez in the upcoming fight, September the 13th. And now you got a whole lot of people making a whole lot of noise about it, which is crazy because if y'all remember, Errol Spence, he been calling out Canelo Alvarez for years. Remember when Canelo Alvarez was still at 160, Errol was saying that he'll move up to 160 just to fight Canelo Alvarez. I guess because he's seen something in Canelo that he can exploit. And being as though that Terence beat the shot at Errol Spence last year, I guess he felt like he can do the same thing to him too.
But if anyone can pull it off, it's Crawford. Crawford himself has made his stance clear. No rematch clause, no catchweight, and no excuses. I want him at his best, he said. I don't want reasons why he didn't feel right. I want the best version of Canelo. That mindset has resonated with other voices.
Terence "Bud" Crawford is aiming for a Canelo Alvarez clash at 168 to become undisputed for a third time in a third weight division, something that has never been done. They're talking about Canelo Alvarez's 2 fights this year in May and September is going to be potentially versus Jamal Charlo and Terence Crawford in September on the back end. For Canelo, of course, we want to see him fight David Benavidez, David Morrell. Dig what I'm saying? But so I know, this might not be what y'all want to see from Canelo, but for Terence Crawford, I like the idea. It looks like Errol Spence is going to do other things as opposed to fighting Terence Crawford in a rematch. So Terence Crawford in the gym right now, getting ready, staying prepared. And I would like to see him challenge himself versus Canelo. He done did everything else in the sport. And I mean,
in boxing, Shakur Stevenson believes Crawford's skill set, southpaw movement, and adaptability could not only beat Canelo but even stop him. Michael J. White compared the fight to a repeat of Mayweather-Canelo, saying Crawford's speed and ring IQ will be too much. Antonio Tarver added that if Crawford can withstand the power at 168, his skills give him the edge. Even Amir...
Crawford.
Believe Crawford, even though, fought twice, throughout the year, Crawford, was...
But look who he beat.
Undisputed.
Look who he beat. Look who he beat. What he did to Spence and how he did it. That's 3 fights to me. And it took 4 fights out of Spence, right? I'm a fighter, so I can tell you when you get punished like that.
Yeah, I was there ringside watching the fight.
It takes a few
was
years
different.
out of you. Don't see the years right now, but it sort of takes something out of that person going forward. They still can beat some fights, but it really put a bruise on him. You didn't see Spence fight yet, did you?
No.
Did you hear him name opponent for him to potentially fight? It's been quiet. You see the weight he gained?
Khan, who fought both men, insists Crawford is far harder to hit than Canelo ever was. Still, not everyone is sold. Israel Madrimov and Jaron Boots Ennis both argue that size and natural strength at 168 favor Canelo, with Ennis warning Crawford should have taken a tune-up at middleweight before such a leap. Oscar de la Hoya went further, questioning Crawford's durability and blasting the promotional circus surrounding the fight. Meanwhile, Canelo has entered full beast mode, showing off a shredded physique and brutal training regimen that has his camp buzzing. Fans are split.
I think Bud gonna cook Canelo. I think he's gonna cook him. I think, Canelo a hell of a fighter, but I think Bud just got all the tools to beat him.
You don't think the weight difference is gonna be too big of an advantage?
I think y'all make that something, in certain fights,
Boxing makes it something, not us.
like if this was like a Benavidez, he's actually a lot bigger than Bud, so that would apply. But I feel like with Canelo, he's physically kind of big, but height-wise, he's kind of small. So I don't think so. No.
Corey, have you got a decision to stop it? Because Breadman and Boozy think that Bud actually might stop it.
Me and Boozy talked about that. That's crazy. Me and him got on the phone and talked about it, but I think that's possible. I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but I think it's a possibility if Canelo gets to acting out of line and not understanding that Bud can crack too. So.
Some mocking the staged press conference shoves and doubting Crawford's size gain, others convinced Bud's boxing brain and adaptability will crack the code. One thing's for sure, on September 13th, the boxing world will find out whether Crawford's pursuit of history, becoming undisputed in a third division, can overcome Canelo's size, power, and experience at super middleweight. So, what do you think of Spence Jr. backing Crawford? Is Bud strong enough to take down Canelo at 168, or will the size and power be too much? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Please like and subscribe my YouTube channel.